Sorry. Gotta get organized. What's up, guys? It's the Furious Werewolf here again. And if you can see, I have changed a lot since the last time y'all saw me. First of all, I got myself some killer arm sleeves. 4-fingered paws, because I have a 5-fingered variant, so I decided to do 4-fingered this time. Well, NMG did, not me. If you can see, it's basically summer, so I'm rocking the summer fit, you know. Gotta have my flower necklace and my strawberry shirt on. And if you can see, I got a tail. Well, I had a tail for the longest time, it feels like. Very fluffy, very cute, and it wags super well. And YouTube, I have feet paws. Outdoor, yeah. So the last thing that's left to finish me off is my bodysuit, which I'm having complications with. You see, my sister let me use her sewing machine for a short while, and then today our deal broke because she was mad, she had a bad attitude, but blah blah blah. Now she's not letting me use it. Tip in the future, don't rely on your sister, just buy everything yourself first. Learn from my mistakes. So today I have a very interesting video for y'all. And also wait, I made myself some bandanas. This one's my favorite. Now, unfortunately, I can't wear it for you guys because I have my flower necklace on, but it's attached with a button somewhere, which I can't really get to. But yeah, there's this one, which it matches, and then there's this one. So the white one matches better. Today we're going to be doing a sketchbook tour. NMG's been wanting to do this for a very long time now. They have so much sketchbooks, like she has so much sketchbooks. And today we're gonna be reviewing probably 5, and you know, she's a big talker, so we probably won't get to, 5 today, but 5 might be pushing it. And notice these are not all the sketchbooks. These are just some of the sketchbooks because I tried to show the most appropriate sketchbooks so I don't get banned off of YouTube, because you know YouTube. So anyway, I shall see you in a different angle, guys. Remember my name, it's the Furious Werewolf. I'm out of here. What's up, guys? It's NMG here. As the Furious Werewolf said, we're gonna be doing a sketchbook tour, and I have over 10 of these sketchbooks, and I'll just be doing the ones I can show, because YouTube, and I'm the real star of the show, so let's just get into it, Here I just want to show a difference between this sketchbook and these sketchbooks. I love Tone 10, one of my favorite papers, but this is like the first time I'm using it. And Lethal Chris, if you don't know him, a really amazing artist on YouTube. There's so many reasons I love him, like just listening to him just makes you calm. He draws like the beauties of the world, like nature and fantasy, and he, like, even his voice, he feels so magical and like so honest, he's not like this. He's just a really beautiful man, and his art, his creations are just so beautiful, and just somebody you honestly would watch no matter what they made, you know, like an honest, just, you would just, you know, you're not just here for his content, you're here for him. So anyway, this one it was really inspired by him. So he taught me like how to shade stuff. I never met him in real life, but like his YouTube videos. So if you see art, like I'll say this was, you know, a tutorial by Lethal Chris, or inspired by him, you know. But anyway, let's get into it. So this right here, I made this on 2021. My dates change a bunch, so don't worry about it. But the date style, but I always do my NMG because you know it's me, NMG. So this is a weird looking NMG, right? And it's Dzin, you have been possessed. So Dzin in NMG's world, the world I'm making, means enchanted. So these are called NMG chanted dolls. And, you know, they always, like, do this. They always say Dzin. It just means enchanted. So, they look evil, but they're just, like, magicians and shit. So, that's fine. Oh, this one, I really like this one. He's just this. I did this on a Tuesday, December 14th, 1:42 a.m. I'm a night bird, so. I just love this really goofy art. He's just chilling with his bucket, you know, fishing out there. I love how the water just, it really like it's believable. Like it really does look like he's flowing out of like the page. Even though like I don't even look at this like, oh hey, that's paper. It's something about it is like when you look at it, this just goes away. This is like the background. You know, it just feels real life. I don't know why. I just don't know why, but yeah. I really like this dude. Just a big goofy auto. Just chilling. This one is a tutorial by Lethal Chris. I'm just amazed how, like, he goes all out with the Jelly Roll highlighters. But he does not overdo it because he fades some of it down to like, look at this. You know, this was a tutorial by him you can find on YouTube. If you look, like, this really looks like it's highlighted by the moon. I didn't really do a good job, but this looks like it's highlighted by the moon. And then when you go down, it fades, because it fades into black, like it's not highlighted, but like still giving definition. It's just amazing how he does it. And the water, yeah. I was kind of lazy with this one, just following a tutorial. It's snowing, and you know, NMG, I love nature. I love drawing it. I love drawing, like, you'll find so much rain in here because like, I don't know what it is, but one of my biggest passions in life is rain. Like, drawing it, doing anything in it. Like, it's raining outside, and I'm really mad because I would be outside, you know, getting soaking wet and playing, right? But, there's a massive thunderstorm outside. It's like flood water rain. So, you know, I'm not going to go out on that. But, second one, this was like a very Christmassy season, you know, because I didn't write the date on this, but it was like really near Christmas. So I drew my two really prized characters, Blue, aka Milo, but you can't call her that, only her girlfriend can, Viper Hoppet, who, I really want to do lore on them because there's so much lore, like, because I'm making a huge comic. There's so much lore to my universe, and, but they are very frequent in this book. I draw them all the time, and they're just, you know, they're cute little nutcrackers. So, yeah. I did this with colored pencils, too. This is Blue, or Milo. She loves the rain just like me, and you'll find her on rainy nights till it stops raining. Like, she will not go inside until it stops raining, and she loves exploring and adventuring. And then, like, you know, night rain, because night rain is better than day rain. It's just so much cooler. And anyway, I love this piece. I love how this like looks like water. It's like believable as water. And it's clearly at night, like you can tell it, but the water is definitely not that night color, but something about it. Again, Lethal Chris taught me. It's so beautiful. And I love how it fades into the background. He also, I was just studying his videos, and that's how he does it. So it fades into the background, and these highlights just define, like, you know, it's just, yeah. I did this on 2020 2021. 2021 Monday, January 3rd. So I don't know how that time skip is there because it went from 2022, I'm pretty sure, to 2021. But hey, you know, this sketchbook, I didn't use this sketchbook frequently, just, you know, whenever I like, you know, felt like drawing rain. And this is also my Inktober sketchbook. I'm gonna get into this in a little bit, but this is actually a sequel. Like the Inktober tells a story. I really want to make it. This is my second, which again I did not complete, but I got till the 24th, well, the 23rd, and this is actually this scene. Take note of it because it's gonna play a place. I'll just give you a hint. Two people. These are their homes, and they go on a mass adventure. So, yeah. So, this is the second one. Well, I don't know what. The next one. It is, again, blue and viper hopping in the rain. And, again, I did the background. And you can see these happy flowers. They're called the talking flowers. And they're, in my world, they, you know, they're, like, really talkative. They, you know, you can pick one, and they'll have a nice chat with you, you know. Then you place them, people wear them on their hats, their heads, and, you know, you're like, oh, that's pretty dark. You're literally killing them. You don't kill them when you pick them. They're, you know. So it's nighttime, and they want to go to sleep, and I love drawing froggies and stuff. And I love this river. It's called Mud Rubble Lake, and this mushroom. Again, the background's beautiful on this. I'm really happy. And, again, I love it's just downpouring, and they're, you know, they're kissing. They're really cute, and look at these little round toes. They're super cute. But yeah, I love this one. Whenever I see like draw red and blue, viper hopping and blue in the rain, it's like it's so sacred to me. It's just like whenever I think of this piece, I just think of love, man. Not even because they're kissing, but like rain is like, I made it sacred in their relationship because it also is really sacred to me. So, you know, pouring love into other loved ones. Yeah. So, again, a theme. It's blue and viper hopping in the rain. Just girlies chilling, you know. They're having a fun time. This is probably one of my favorites. It's just pouring down. I really like how I capture the expression. The head is like kind of too big, but I really don't care about that. I made this 2022. It's called Rain Love, February 11th, 12:37 a.m. This was super fun to draw. So again, I was really practicing my nighttime shading, which it's like putting gray over everything, like a light wash of gray. And even you could do like, I've learned so much better in blending and shading in like how the scene or like the background or the time of day or night affects it. And like even the weather, like if it was like really cold rain, I would have used blue gray, but it's, you know, there's sort of blue grays, but you know, you'll see blue grays more in this, but yeah. I made this 2022. This is a bang rock, which is a species, what I call a race. Basically, kind of like the human race, the animal race. They're called bang rocks. They're these huge muscular dragon women who are like rocky. Like they're really hard and tough. And they're like known for their rage and being warriors. And they live up in like jungle mountains in nature. And this one, she's just chilling, you know, in the rain. This is my paradise. Like these all drawings in the rain, they're my paradise. And it's you know, if you see down here, here's a little I really like how I did the water here. There's like a little stream, a lily pad, talking flowers. And then she has like little puppy polar bear things. She's just, you know, they're having a good time. And again, talking flower on her face, well, on her, you know, decoration. It's nighttime. These sakura things, I'm not, you know, blossom trees, whatever you call them, and moss on like a house or something, in the trees and stuff. This is very beautiful. I love this one. I think it came out awesome. I did this at art class, And I was really proud of it. I'm really happy. So, yeah. This one's my absolute favorite in the whole entire book. It is Alone Together. That's the name. Again, Blue and Viper Hoppet. I'm at 2022, 11:44 p.m. Friday, March 11th. This is like makes me want to cry. It's so special to me. It's seriously like just again, it just shows their relationship, you know. I love how she's just rapping, Viper Hoppet's rapping her on Blue, and you know, talking flowers in the. I love this street. Like, one of my favorite things to do in rain is like walk down streets and like street lights illuminate like the rain and stuff, and it's super cool, and like illuminate like just how much rain is pouring down, and also like they're like divots in the side for like sewage for the rain to like go in and go through the sewers. I love stomping in those because they're like super cute, and they're like they would be on the side here, and they're like little divots, and they're just really fun to stomp and see how much rain, and it's this one is this they're clearly in like November season. And yeah, it's beautiful. I love this. The trees, again, Lethal Chris. Like, thank you, Lethal Chris. You like I would never learn like this is why I love you just need to listen to other artists, because you learn so much other techniques. Like the way he taught me how to do like even I did the rain. I learned how to do the rain from ADC Art Attack. He's a great artist on YouTube. He was just drawing like a style swap, and he was drawing this like Tim Burton slash Baby Yoda. I forget his name. I used to be a Star Wars fan, but I'm not on that anymore. But he was just drawing this rain, and I really studied his technique, and it was just beautiful. And so yeah, the shading again, I think the shading is on par, and the blending, and it's just beautiful. And it says, so Blue saying, "You read my mind," but oh sorry, it goes Viper Hoppet saying, "I love it when we're alone together," hence the name. And Blue says, "You read my mind, my beloved hops." So I love adding speech bubbles, so just to tell a story. So I'm really happy with this. I love it. This is 6:19 p.m. 2022, Saturday, March 14th or 19th. Some like it, some don't. That's what it's titled. So again, I love the background. This is a blue-gray one. And I like how it looks green because these are, again, races in my world. These are the Gotaniers. They're like huge cat mountain bullies who like choose weak prey to eat and tough, you know, enemies to battle. So they're like bullies. They're just menaces. And so he's enjoying himself. He loves the rain. This Gotanier, bro, really doesn't like the rain. He has a scowl on his face. He's not happy. He's like, "Are you kidding me, man?" You know. Again, this happy flower, this talking flower, she is enjoying her. She loves the rain, doesn't she? And I really like the background, the shading in here, and I just think it's beautiful. So yeah. This one, 2022, 2:04 a.m., Monday, April 11th. It's titled "Blushes in a Deep Conversation in the Rain." So you can see these little birdies here. They're just nesting their parents. And again, it's raining because you know how much I love rain. These are also my two beloved characters. This is the sister, one of the many, many sisters of Blue. This is Red. You can see their name. Again, they have, all my characters have so much lore. Not these. These aren't like my characters. These are just like races, you know. But like the ones who like really look like characters, I drew them in a really chibi style. So this is Red. This is Neobuki, aka Sarah. You know, she's wearing her cross because we love Jesus here, and they're married. So she has a talking flower in her bag, and she's of the same race, just a different type against. They're all called Cogginas, blue and red. They're all called Cogginas. So I'm definitely gonna do a lore video for y'all. But I hear this again, frogs, because we know frogs love the rain. He's just, you know, butting himself into their conversation and stuff. So yeah. And right here, the sign says, Bomb Goblin Woods, beware of cherry bombs. Which, again, if you know my world, bomb goblins, you're gonna see them in the first comic. I love them so much. They're just idiots. They're goblins with bombs for heads, and yes, their heads explode when they get mad or on will, but they grow back, like, in, like, 3 seconds, so... they're just idiots. They think they're cool, but they're just really dumbasses, and they're like comical, and they're like a really common race. So, yeah, I really like this one. I love the background, this tree. So, yeah, this one I was pretty lazy on. These are the Cogginas. They're called the Coggina folk. They're the main type of Coggina, because there's a fire Coggina, a fire wielder Coggina, an electric wielder Coggina, a water Coggina, all the way to get all the elements, right? And so they're just, so I made this 2022, titled Cogginas in the Rain, Saturday, April 23rd, 11:36 p.m. And they're just dancing. These are my two favorites. I like their expressions. And these are actually different. They're called, warriors, which are, they're basically just warriors of the Cogginas. They fight and stuff, but they're really good. They're like good-hearted warriors. To become one, you have to be a good-hearted one, which Cogginas are golden-hearted at nature. So, they love nature because they're like animal, human things. So I love the background. I love the clouds. And there's like baby ones right over here. So on these little flowers, and I love this one. I was pretty lazy with it because I didn't have the right materials, but yeah, I love this one. This inks. Okay, now I'm gonna get back. This is when it hit October, and I decided to do Inktober because last time I wouldn't say I failed it, but I gave up until like the 23rd or something because I'm like, all right, I can't do it. And again, I keep learning and I keep doing the same mistake, but I promise it's not going to be the same mistake. I do too much and then I burn out. Like I'm like, you think this is insane because you're like, Jesus, woman, how, like this is a full background first day. Oh, it only gets farther from here. And then it starts declining in quality. But, so this actually tells a story. Again, this is probably why it stressed me out. Well, actually it didn't, because it was really easy. But, I love the story behind it. But we have to flip to Adventure Edition, Inktober. This whole background is, again, inspired by Lethal Chris. This was what he used for his Inktober. I thought it was just perfect. So, we have the prompts. And this is where the story takes off, okay? If you see, there's 2 sets of footprints. 2 adventurers came out, and this is where it takes place. So this is one of my characters, Gong. This is not actually his backstory. His backstory is much different, but it basically is the same. He falls from he was like a gargoyle, and he looks really sad, and he's clearly in bad shape. He's broken. Again, I love drawing the rain, and it's nighttime. Gong, 1922. October 1st, 2022. So you see him sad and broken. And then you see these 2 burglars, 1922. October 2nd, it's raining. I love these characters, okay? I love, this dude's supposed to be a bomb goblin, and without his string. But, he is, like, really... like angry, serious. He doesn't like to joke around. And then his boyfriend or his counterpart, the A and B, he's really goofy, dumb, and just, and then so these 2 clearly stole Gong, and they're dipping now. They're like, we gotta go before the cops pull up. So yes, this is October 2nd. So the story's now starting where they left their adventure home to steal Gong for some reason, But they didn't have bad intentions, because we see Gong now looks more lively. October 3rd, 3:06 a.m. This was like one of my favorites in the Inktober. It's beautiful. And I love how I did this. Like, they're making a fire, and they're clearly up north because it's freezing. So they ran all the way up north to the mountains, and there's bats, you know, flying. This huge bat in the way. It looks like it's going to jump out of the page. Full moon. And it says, I really like how I did this without using speech bubbles. Like, oh man, the cops might find us, or we might get caught. It says, gargoyle statue stolen. 2 thieves stole 1922 gargoyle statue from State Park. If you spot these faces, call immediately. And I drew some goofy ass faces. It's funny. But it's their face. So they read the newspaper that yes, they're like being hunted down. But you see, Gong looks more lively now. And the prompt for this was I'm not even gonna read the prompts because they're so long. But because if you did Inktober, you would know the prompts. But this was castle, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure. But no, this was seashell. I remember this because it was so stupid. But October 4th, so this the bomb goblin dude. He, again, you can see his expression in his character. He's really angry and, you know, serious all the time. He clearly needs to get up to the castle to like escape authorities or something. I love the details here. And you see this sleeping wolf captain. He's gonna be soon. Okay. Well, this is October 5th. They clearly like persuaded him to give them a ride to the what is it called, to the castle. And it's nighttime. Again, I love the difference between, like, I love how the sea's black and the sky's like a full moon lit moon, and it's beautiful. I love this one. Yeah, I love how, again, their character, he's like looking out serious, scared that the cops are gonna pull up in boats, and he's just really goofy. You know, in his sailor costume. And Gong's just being Gong. And the sailor, you know, he's driving and shit. So this one, again, this one of my favorites. This is October 6th now, 2022. And I love what Gong's wearing. I love how, so they clearly got to, like, behind the mountains. And they parked his boat. And now they're walking. And it shows that, like, this hints to the relationship. But, like, he still cares about him, you know, like he might be fired up and, you know, angry and serious, but, you know, he makes time for his lover, so, and he's just enjoying it, you know, he's like, aw, you got those for me, and Gong's just walking along, you know, being Gong. I love this one. I think it's cute. They made it to the castle, as you can see. And I love what these dudes are wearing, but they clearly recognize these faces, you know? And it's like sunset, and they're just walking through the streets, and they're just having the time of life. I really like how he came out. I think he looks cute. And he has the map, so they're just following the map. So this is October, I think this is October 7th. Yeah, because October 8th, I was really lazy. It was like something to do with smoking. I'm like, well, the wolf captain smokes, so, you know, I just decided to do this. I was kind of lazy, and this one, I love this one. This one, the prompt was Griffin. I remember that, and I love how there's this like blending all the way up, but super cool. I like how she's protecting them from the rainstorm. I love her eyes. I think she's beautiful. So October 9th. This is October 10th. They're playing on the beach and a huge ass crab comes up. So they're like, oh shit, you know. So I think the prompt was like crab or something. But I think I did a good job with this one. This is October 11th. The prompt was, I forget the prompt. But he's holding something that says missing eagle, $100,000 reward. So they're pretty happy. They're like, all right, bet, let's find this eagle and get $100,000. I would be careful because, you know, the cops, which they kind of, well, they don't get a bad ending because I wasn't able to finish it. I just want to say they got out of jail. They got out of jail. We might not see it, but they got out of jail. Anyway, so they're sailing off to find this eagle, and he's like, what the fuck, man? And because he forgot the map. So, you know, it's raining night, and they forgot the map. So they're just going to have to wing it. October 12th, 2022. I was really hella lazy with this one, but it's October 13th. And he found the kind merchant stranger gave him a free map. And he's really happy about that because he's like, all right, bet, let's go get this eagle now. Thank you, man. So they're searching through this eagle, through this really haunted house. Again, I love drawing chibi characters like this. Like, they clearly seeing something scary. October 14th. I love this one. This is October 15th. Okay, yeah, this was 14. This is 15. So they're searching for this eagle, and at nighttime, they ask this stranger dude to lend them a ride, you know, on his huge ass armadillo. I think this armadillo looks super cute. So October 16th, they found the eagle, and the eagle's hella annoying. It's like 24/7. So he's like, shut the hell up, bird, before I make you into chicken wings. You know, damn, I want my, KFC could not compare to, some eagle wings, beer batter, fried them, and then pull up to Chick-fil-A, you know, get their sauce on some eagle wings. Damn. Popeyes, Chick-fil-A, Kentucky Fried Chicken, out of here. You cannot compare to some eagle wings. Oh, hell no. That's probably what's going through his mind. So, you know, he wants to eat this bird. This one I was really lazy with, but I really like the Gong's reactions. So, he's pissed off that he was found. And this king, you know, he's a king's pet. He awarded them with hella money, and they're like, oh, let's go, we're rich. This is October 17th. So, again, this is 11/15, October 18th. He got hurt. I'm pretty sure the thing was injury. This was really random. And he went back to his uncle's farm, I guess. It's October 19th. If you're like, why does this horse have a fucking dog nose? Listen, y'all, I was winging this. Like, I don't really draw with references. You should, but I was lazy. So, you know, if they look weird, yeah, because they, you know, I love this one. This was October 25 p.m. 33 something. He's blushing, you know, he's really proud of his boyfriend. His boyfriend knows how to motherfucking role play, that rummy play, that poker play, that, you know, how to, you know, gamble, you know, shoot, you know, roll dice, yup, he knows. So he's looking boss gangster mode. So I'm really happy with how he came out. This is probably the last good one you'll see before the quality declines, and I ultimately give up. This was October 21st. This was like dog or something, a bad dog, and they're clearly trying to sneak by without kills people. Beware of dog, you know, huge bones, blood dripping from his mouth. They clearly get a glimpse of this dog's reputation, so they want to be careful. And this dog, he can sniff because he's a motherfucking dog, and I bet Gong pissed his pants because, you know, he's a scaredy cat. So this one, the ops found them. They pulled up on their block, and they're like, oh, we got it. Oh, it was Nicki Minaj. Oh, nah, we gotta go. And they were dipping. They said dips and chip, we're out of here. And I just imagine, I suck at editing, so I can't actually edit it in, but it's like it's the fat police from Subway Surfer. You know, he goes, hey, and then he whistles. Yeah, I love Subway Surfer. It was an OG game. And yep, this is where I end it. They got caught. They got put in jail. And October 23rd is when I'm like, all right, I can't do this anymore. Next October, I'm gonna actually complete it, but this one, don't worry, they have a good ending. Okay, I hate bad endings. They had a good ending. They got out, you know, they resolved it, and Gong said, listen, they helped me, you know, for some reason, I don't know why, but you know, so you should let them out of jail. So they got let out of jail, and Gong and them are skipping happily in the Wolf Captain too, and they're just the four besties. So yeah, this one, I'm still working on this sketchbook. There's like dwarf people walking through like a really mini village, fairy village, and this one I was actually working on today. It's just woodland creatures. They're erasing my world. They're just skipping along with a little birdie on top of the thing, and they're just walking in the rain. So yeah, let's see. This shit is from art class, so you don't have to look at that. Let's see. These are sketches. These are like what I was thinking to do. I ultimately ended up on that one. But yeah, thumbnail sketches of what I should do with running, because I want to draw them, you know, Blue and Viper Hoppet, so that's what happened. So yeah, that is officially sketchbook 1, and I'll move on to the next one. So here is the next sketchbook. We gotta have my name on it. I'm NMG, what's up? And we have a little bomb goblin head and my signature butterflies. Again, this is like Kansan, I'm pretty sure. They're mid, they're alright. Like they're just the standard sketchbook. I like their black books more, I don't know. They're like, oh, it doesn't improve the paper quality. Yes, it does. For some reason, this paper is so much better than their blue booked. Kansan, that's what they're called. It's better than their blue booked. But yeah. So I did this on Procreate, and then my Nana printed it out for me. I don't know why I didn't ask her to, but it was really sweet of her, so I decided to pin it here with tape. I don't know how it's holding up still, but listen, okay? If this just, you know, you're gonna see like frequent of this, okay? But again, it was like 2022 summer. I'm like, oh, I should do something for summer. And so I drew, again, it was like a chibi. I love the details. You see my name, NMG, you know. My alter ego's name. Well, like my bestie, my alter ego. She has many different, you know, titles. But red, I meant Viper Hoppet in blue. We're out for a dip at the ocean. And it says cake by the ocean. And, you know, hey, where's the cake? Oh, you guys, y'all know what they're thinking, you know. So, yum. They want a piece of these cakes, let me tell you that. But, yeah. Oh, this was a concept. I love looking through my concept or thumbnail sketches. They're so cool. But, this is a concept for, I can't actually show you this, so I'm just gonna skip it, but, you know. I can show you this. There's nothing bad here. Again, this is another concept. I was trying to like see, because I want to draw them, but like I didn't know where to draw them or what to do with them. So yeah. Don't mind this. This is when I didn't know what notes was. It changed my life forever. What the hell? Oh, this is just a random picture of the art class 2022. These are the Cogginas. Now, their head, oh my, hideous. It's not, I love this one, but the head needs to be shrunk. And I redrew it, but I'm not really happy with it. But, yeah, these are the Cogginas. This is their picture, well, Coggina warrior. But Coggina. They're just a classic, you know, race in my world. They have no powers, you know. You know, they're the father. They're the one that started it before the others branched out. You'll get what I'm saying if I ever, like, when the comic comes out, or I show you information somehow. This Sorry, I just had to see if that's okay. That's okay to show. This is a concept for my character, NMG Fox, man. She's changed a lot. She is a war Valkyrie, which is like basically like a thing in my world where like you can go to soldier to blah 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 to warrior, but these are like the highest ranking soldiers. Like they could she's not she has many names. They call her the Mountain Splitter, the Skull Crusher. If you play Monster Legends, you would see the references, because I love Warthak, I love all his storms. Skull Crusher, Mountain Splitter, what else was it? He has, the Sunburner, I also love that. The Sunburner is my favorite form of Warthak in Monster Legends. I think he's super cool. I love his combination. But, these goat men behind her are called the Northern Rams, and they're known for, again, it's raining. They're known for, their warrior status. Like, they're just bloodthirsty warriors. So, they'll always fight. And they're really territorial. So she's walking out looking like a slave queen, badass scar. She has a really tragic backstory. But yeah, I think it's super cool. Don't mind this. This is one I didn't know what types were. So I had to draw out Marianne as one of my characters, and I drew out her backstory. Her moveset. Again, this is like a Monster Legends reference, and also mixed with Pokemon, because I'm a big Pokemon nerd and Monster Legends nerd, so I kind of mix them. And Monster Legends is kind of a ripoff of Pokemon, but come on, it's a good game. Well, it used to be. Social point. So traits. You would get this if you played Pokemon Monster Legends. But yeah, this is a concept for the Fire Wielder Koginas, which is the different cousins of the Kogina folk, and they look super cool. Again, I really like how they came out, because this was a concept for them, which made it to an official stage because I liked it so much. We'll be skipping that. This one, this is a song, I'm pretty sure. I was just listening to random ass music, and yeah, so NMG 2022 11:49 Monday, January 7th. I didn't do any line out. I was trying to make it realistic. And then we see a spirit gnome, which is a race in my world. They are the enemies of bomb goblins. They hate each other. I don't know why. I think it's a stupid feud. They're just really they think each other are hogging the forest, because they both live in the forest. So yeah. It's really rare to see a couple or friends of bomb goblins and spirit gnomes together. They'll kill each other. Well, it's not like they'll just bully each other, Like they see one, they'll go, "Oh, hey, look at that stupid spirit gnome! How hideous!" And the spirit gnomes don't really talk to other people that aren't spirit gnomes, unless you got a really deep relationship. They'll probably just spit on the ground and walk away, or stick their middle finger up and dip. They just bully each other. But I really like this one. So I did this 2022 snow blue on a sunset night. So it's a sunset, but full moon night, and I love the clouds. And this is blue. She was playing with her sisters, and she made a snowman of herself. And this is not blue. This is actually orange, who is she's like a red panda, and she always wears a ducky hat, so she put a ducky hat on, and her classic, her OG bandana, and she has really bushy brown eyebrows, so she thought it was a good idea to put leaves as her eyebrows. So she got creative with it, and they left some shit here, and I really like this one. It just shows their close bond, I guess, and they have massive property. So yeah, this is just overlooking mountains. I can show this one. This is Shower at Night Part 2. And I really like this one. I like how I inked red well, it's not actually inking. I used colored pencils, which I would do again, but I would like erase, like, you erase the drawing before I did the colored pencils, because you can't erase over colored pencils. This is, if you see this little reference here, they actually have a picture of they have a picture of, I think it's cute. They have a picture of this exact scene. So it makes you wonder, where did they find that? Or did we go to the same place to draw it? So, this, sorry guys for the change of room. This is the next day, so if it cut out, I just, my mom needed her phone back, so, because my iPad and storage and all the photos I take, oh, hell nah. So anyway, I was talking about Valkyrie Monster Legends, shout out. She's just, I've been watching her for like 3 years, and like her videos are just she got me into Monster Legends. I mean, now she's playing Roblox, but that's fine. I'm not a fan of Roblox, but still watching her, she's just so goofy. She doesn't talk. It's just this. It's funny. So yeah. So anyway, I love doing this. This is what I love doing in my sketchbook. Where I love drawing fantasy and actual scenes, but doing this type of stuff, that's my stuff. So yeah, not really any backstory behind it, except I was just doodling. So I made this in 2021. Dang, no, I think that's 2022. I'm not sure. This is me, well, NMG, but she's laughing. It says, "Hi, that funny." I was watching a video, and some the channel's name is Auntie Comedy, and they are so funny. It's like this 21-year-old woman acts like she's 60 or 50 years old, and just this classic black auntie, and it's Auntie Comedy, and they're so funny. It's taking the kids to the park, and then when the kids are misbehaving, she comes up and she knows this southern black grandma and slang. She's like, what does she say? She's so funny. Just this classic black slang, yo. The funniest part, it was my favorite thing she did. It was auntie goes to a neighborhood sale or something, and she goes to this neighborhood cookout or something, or sale, and she orders $150, $1.50, and she gets a hot Cheetos, because she loves her hot Cheetos, and the kid is she gave her $2, I think, and instead of getting her 50 cents back, she only got $1. Yeah, right. And she's like, "Little girl, where's your mama at?" And then her mama comes, and she's like, "What's the problem?" And she's like, your daughter tries to scam me. And then she brings up how the school isn't teaching her how to count, and she's like, "All right, lady, just get out of here." And then of course, Auntie wants her money back, and she's like, "I want a refund." And she's like, "There's no refund, ma'am." And she's like, "Oh, it's a damn refund," and proceeds to snatch her money out of the cash register and run. And it's too funny. If you want cramping in your sides because you're laughing too hard, you gotta check that out. But yeah, it was I just drew this because, it was funny. I never finished this because I love sketching, but yeah. This is a character official. I need to finish this or redraw it. But this is King Bomb Beta. He is the king of the bomb goblins, and he is the second Titan we are going to face off against in my comic book, NMG's World: The One in a Million. And you're gonna see his presence in this second one when the One in a Million, the team of which Blue is on, head out for a journey because they need to find like items to unlock his gate to defeat him. But basically he's this old king, but he's still got it in him. He's about to uppercut your ass, you know. I don't want to redraw this. I think it looks good. And I also really like his design. I think he's like weird, like, you know, he has like this royal king, but like this weird. I think he's cool, you know. So I'm just admiring this. I made this on 2022, Monday, March 7th, 2:40 p.m. It's titled She Loves You, Milo. So we're talking about White Puppet loves Milo. And they're just kissing. I thought it was cute. I like how I went in depth with the shading. I think I did too much on this coat or on her hoodie, but you know, I really liked it. I think it looks super cool. I love the background too. This is a concept, so I can see I was listening to the Beatles, and they made Strawberry Fields Forever, one of the best songs they made in my opinion, besides The Walrus. What else was it? Like Blackbird or something, like. And then also, what else was it? Oh, Magical Mystery Land or something? Oh, Magical Mystery Tour. But I really like Strawberry Fields. I just really like the story, like how it starts out, like this dude, he's like, I like songs with like backstories. That's why I like, you know, Coldplay and the Beatles, and you know, he's just talking about how like living is easy with your eyes closed. And then he goes on with that, like, Strawberry Fields Forever. Because Strawberry Fields don't exist. But he's talking about, like, a parrot, like a La La Land, you know? Fake world. He closes his eyes to the real world because he thinks it's cruel. He doesn't want any hard responsibilities. And he opens his eyes to, a fake world where, you know, his world, where everything's perfect. And nothing, you know, it's easy to live. You don't have like responsibilities, and so he just goes on life blinded because he refuses to face reality. And you know, I love that concept, so I drew it, and that's why it says Strawberry Fields Forever, because he wants to be in this like fake world forever. He never wants to face reality. So I did a concept sketch. Through the colors I used, I really like this, and I imagine Strawberry Fields being like pink. And then here is a concept. The picnic was gonna have red and blue on it, right? And I really like this. Then there's a bigger one where you can see it much clearer. I really like this one. Oh my Jesus! Sorry, my mom has this fat ass plant. She loves plants, yo. Oh my. Like I'm telling you, she's a gardener at heart. I love gardening with her. I think it's fun. You know, we just chat. But we have a big garden outside, and it was super. One of my favorite things we did in the summer was like I made bucks, but like we needed to like shovel mulch all the way there. It was just super fun. I did it with my dad, and my siblings. I thought it was super fun. But yeah, what was I talking about again? Oh, the flowers. Forget that. But yeah, there's a strawberry cake. There's Neobuki looking at Red, and Red's just, you know, sly. Sly as a Kagina should be. And a strawberry basket. I think this is cute. I really like it. I'm in love with the song. I think it talks about something so real. And I made this on Wednesday, March 9th, 4:57 p.m. 2022, and I just really like this song. It talks about something really real. I had no intentions of them like looking at cause they already live in a fantasy world. So but I didn't like try and put the meaning in the song in this art. I just want to draw a strawberry field. So this is 2022. It says Blue likes that. You know, Viper Hoppet, fresh as a princess should be. Yes, she's a princess of Sentai. You know, she keeps it a disguise, because if she told everybody she's the princess, first of all, they wouldn't believe her because they think there's a prince. It's NMG World lore, but basically, you can only be a prince in Sentai. Like, they don't like female. The only female there will be is like a queen, right? Because, like, I don't know, there's a rule in Sentai where you can't be a princess. I don't know why. And you're like, oh, well, why is there, how, you know, you had to be a princess before you be a queen. No, because they never had a queen besides her mom, because her mom didn't be crowned a queen when Sentai was made, because Sentai is like, there's no like queen who was crowned when Sentai was made. She was already a queen before it got taken over and remade by her father's race. Oh, sorry, I meant her mother's race. Well, father, I should say, because she keeps her identity closed, because, again, they can't find out who she is. But, wait, why does that make... If they knew she... I'm sorry, I'm thinking about her father's backstory. Because her father's a girl. But I thought I said her father's father, so her grandfather, declared that his daughter is going to... No, oh, never mind. So I'm just discussing more. But, you know, so she walks by her, you know, girlfriend, and Blue's like, ooh, you know, a really cartoon expression. I love drawing expressions. I don't think I'm, like, good at it. I can't really, like, make characters, like, look at each other in a way. I don't know. It's just when they look at each other, that's why I like my comic, because you know, I was going for a really like cartoony approach, you know. The Sonic the comic, the original comic back from like the 19 something, who I've watched all of it, because I don't own that. I just, some dude had like a mega collection, and he posted the whole like comic on YouTube. Props to that dude. But it inspired some of my art style. Like, I love the way he drew mouths. His name, the artist was like Richard Elson or something. But his art, I loved his art style. I love what he did to the Sonic the comic. I think his art style matches the personality. One of my favorite things was about his art style in the comic. Like, they had this like goofy, you know, like dramatic pose. Like, you know, instead of just like pointing like, oh, look over there, it was like, you know, this whole, his art was just so cool. And, you know, so when I was drawing my comic, this is like my first time, and I'm like, well, how am I supposed to, like, I don't want them to just like be boring, so I want to give them different angles, because that's what you're supposed to do in a comic. And I was watching Richard Elson, you know, in his artwork in Sonic the comic, and I'm like, oh my god, this would like fit perfectly. Like, even like his fight scenes, yes ma'am. So I'm like, okay, how about I take inspiration from him? So I did, and you're gonna see a bunch of like the comic's gonna be like, it's gonna look, it's not gonna look like it's gonna look like they're fighting, but they're gonna be like in like really weird positions when fighting, or like when they're talking. I don't know. They're not just gonna be like a cardboard box. It's gonna be much more movement. I wonder if I have a reference in here, but this is a concept for one of my characters, Mount Molka, who she's the tallest bang rock who ever lived, and you're like, she doesn't really look that tall. She's huge. She's like 10 feet tall in her real form, but her Titan form, because I'm pretty sure I told you, bang rocks have a Titan form. Bang rocks have, a Titan form, and they have a maximum growing size. But she is the tallest Titan bang rock who ever lived. That's why they called her Mount Molka, because she can like pick up mountains. And it's like this Bang Rock signature move where like in war, like when they're super mad, they come to their Titan mode and they like 10 Bang Rocks pick up a mountain and they throw it at their enemies, which of course they don't pick up like a like a mountain where people live on, but they just throw. But Mount Mocha, she can grab a whole mountain herself and can chuck that thing. So here's concepts of her. I really like this one is like final. Here's more concepts of her. If you're saying like she's I'm not gonna like redraw her, but like I kind of want to because you see she has a braid and it ends right here, but there's no hair on the top. I drew this like a year ago, so you know I just want to like add because she's supposed to look like masculine, but like beautiful, like you know I want to give her like long beautiful hair, like it's gonna be in a braid but like show it on the top so it looks realistic. She has a wolf head on her hip right here. She slayed a Titan wolf, which is a thing in my world. They're like big huge wolves. She has a book, the lore of NMG's world, which is like the scribes, they call it. And they basically it's like the events that happened that changed NMG's world. Some people don't believe it, some people do. Here is her, it looks like her, and it's on the front of her belt, and it's a Bang Rock charm. I really like her. I really love her design. She's a warlord, like, you know, she's a really powerful warlord, and her wife is a scribe. Her wife is Swaba, and she's the scribe. A scribe is like a half god, in Bang Rock culture or religion, and they're actually like real, like it's not like, you know, they actually exist. Her wife is the scribe of ice and fire, and you can be like a fake scribe of something. Like she is the mother of another scribe, Noctuna. Noctuna is one of the bad guys in my comic, but her lore is she's the scribe of she's the scribe of water, I think, and the fake scribe of electricity, because, you know, she can summon storms with rain, which is water, but like, you know, there's electricity in them, so it grants her the power to use electricity. And her counterpart is like Oshina or something, and she's the scribe of water and the fake scribe of electricity, and they're always like fighting. So yeah, she's really known. She's not like a royal, but she's like a fake royal, like a really noble person or something. Like she's known. Well, no, she kind of is, because her wife is the princess of all Bang Rocks. So yeah, I really like her, and she has a bunch of tattoos. You'll see her come up more. But here is Black, one of the many sisters of Blue and Red. I made this on Friday, March 25th, but her actual character way back when I redrew her. I don't really like her eyes. Like she's not supposed to be emo. Like she's not supposed to be because she's the opposite, you know. She's not emo, she's not depressed. She's just like this. She's a lead singer in a band called Five Nights at the Boogie, and you know, she's a rock star. She has a counterpart called the Black Bitson, which I think she's in here too. But her eyes, I want her eyes to be like kind of half shut, like kind of like a more, not like emo in a way, but like kind of like emo. But she's not an emo. She's actually like happy and stuff. She's not like, what's up, dude? She's like, oh, hey, what's up, you know? But you know, she just has these really goofy ass eyes, and it doesn't match her character. Oh, here is the concept Again, this character goes way back. This is just her. I'm redesigning. This was me redesigning. This is the black Vixen. I made it on her redesign. March. What the hell? Oh, so that was my fire alarm. I don't know what's going off. It's March 27th, Sunday, 7:23 p.m. And this is her counterpart. Well, like what the Black Bitson, which you can see. I love the Black Bitson is one of my favorite characters I've ever made. I heard their lore is great. I think they're super cool. They are the counterpart or the fusion of Black, and when Black combines with her like partner, the Bitson's part of the band. It's like this tattoo shadow beast that comes from her powers because she's a wielder or like a element user of dark, and the Black Bitson's like this shadow beast because so when they fuse together, they create the Black Bitson BB, and she has like she can shoot lasers from her eyes. She like this rock star. She usually is like this more animalistic, like she crawls on her all fours really fast and she like climbs up stuff. She's like this really creepy character, and her voice sounds like just completely out of like a rock, like a Kiss rock band. Like, you know, she like speaks, she can speak like normally, but like when she's like using her powers or something, she's like really loud. You can't really make out what she's saying, and like she just sounds like, you know, those like the people who scream at a rock band, you know, or like yell like Kiss, like yeah, you know, that's the mood she's giving. So, and that's for like power, like to like screech and like shoot laser beams. And also this part of her hair, this is why she crawls on all fours. It's like sharp as a knife, and she runs and she like slashes at her enemies with her hair, and she can like roll up into a ball or something. But yeah, this is if you were looking, this is the concept, well, not concept, this is the official version of the Fire Cogginus. And if you're like, that looks like red, yep, because this is what race red comes from. They're just like these huge, they live on like these volcano mountain things, and they're just the the fire wielders in the Cogginus. And I made this on Tuesday, March 29th, 11:31 p.m. So yeah, this is the official version of Mount Mocha. I screwed up her eyebrows, so if they look like weird, don't worry about it. I screwed them up, but you can see all her things. She has a huge axe. I really like that. This is her crown because she's a princess. Oh no, what is she? She's part of the royal family. I don't know. Here is the official version of the Black Blitzen. I think she came out badass. So yeah. This is the official version of Red without her cape. I'm sorry. She's gonna look much different well, not really different. She's gonna look different in the second comic because she's gonna have her cloak in like a different color shirt. So yeah. This is concepts for characters. The Star Maidens, they're like my third favorite characters I've ever made. They're like these galaxy robots that protect the like universe, and under their mask they're like hideous. They're like hideous dog thing. This is just like their robotic armor. Oh, I was thinking about redesigning Red, and then I'm like, nah. So yeah, I really like this, but yeah, nah. One of my friend's characters. I personally don't like the character. I drew it because we were doing like an art trade. Like I do draw her character, she draws my character. So yeah, this is Uther Cherub. Again, he's the knight's son in the one of the protagonists. I think it's protagonist. Yeah, I did him Sunday, May 8th. Uther Cherub. He's like this kind-hearted Christian boy, who's like a swordsman or like apprentice under his father, who is a knight. He doesn't know his father is a undead king who was greedy and lustful and died of fate because NMG like basically said, I've had enough of your shit, so I'm gonna whoop your ass and kill you, and then take your, because he has this like trait where it's basically he's unkillable unless he wants that person to kill him, and of course he doesn't want to die. He wants to keep his dictatorship, you know, his rulership. He's the brother of Izitha, who's another character. I shouldn't explain all their lore here, so yeah. But he's a good, kind-hearted man. I love him. He's super cute. I know I think he's gonna get a girlfriend. I don't know who, but like I know he's gonna like, you know, cause he's like a 17-year-old. He's a good man. I love my Uther. I think he's adorbs. And I mean, ladies of NMG's world, watch out, because not only is he tall, handsome, kind-hearted, he knows how to get up. I mean, he will protect you to the ends of the earth. I mean, look, he's Uther Cherub. He has a love heart. His race, I'll give you some of his lore. His parents abandoned him when he was like just a child because their city was getting corrupted, which is like the main antagonist, or like the disease in my world. It's kind of like Resident Evil, I guess. Well, yeah, kind of. I love that game. Resident Evil is such a good game. Like, it's so old, but the remake, Jesus, oh my God, it kept its creepiness, but like it was so cool. Basically, there's like corruption going around because of this dude. He spread it and he wants control, like Lord Halter or something. And he basically, his parents, they abandoned him because they needed to run with their other kids, and he was like too much to handle because he's like this 0-year-old crying, and they basically left him on the street. And then the night I was talking about, he found him and he's like, well, I can't leave this child on this corrupted street, so he took him in as his own. So yeah, his race is now extinct. I don't know what his race was, but they're like these beautiful cats, feline things. So yeah, this is my other best friend's character, Midas. I took her design and like put it in, like if it was my character, like, you know, like drew him in my style. He looks nothing like this. Oh my God, he looks like just he's like an actual dog, like he's on his all fours. But I just took, cause you know I don't draw all four characters. I draw anthropomorphic. I love, and also he's a cat, but you know she drew him and it looked like a dog, so I thought it was a dog. So I'm like, all right, let's go bet. I think he looks awesome. I drew this on May 11th, the rainy season, which I love. 12:11 a.m. This is a redraw of like a really old picture. It says boom, crack, and you see me. These two, they're called Sharana Hart. They're a race in my world. And you see me, and we're just amazed at this beautiful scene. And where is she? Right here, if you can see her, that is Wally, the main protagonist, the infinite power werewolf. And yes, she does have infinite power, and she's a fusion of the main characters, and she's just looking at us while we're looking at this electric filled, beautiful, watery, rainy scene. So yeah, of course I'm amazed it's rain. Actually, well, I'll say this is a sketch of one of my characters, Brown. She's part of the sisters. They're called the Wolf Sisters. Red, blue, if you can say, they all have a color name. And I really like this, but you know, this is just a concept for like something. I don't know what it is. I was just like randomly doodling. This is the official version of White High Sky. Again, one of this, any time you hear a color like white something and it has animal features, it's part of the sisters. She's a sister of Red, and in blue, and they have this huge family. She's like this pilot girl who loves piloting, and I love her. I think she's adorable. Monday, May 16th. Her character goes way back when. I just redrew her. This is Aspen. This is one of my friend's characters I redrew. I think she slays. Yeah. I know. Oh, I think this is a concept for No, this is a concept for Izitha. Yes. Again, more concept for Izitha. It was a hot girl summer, May 24th, 10:34 p.m. I drew, I'm a Megan fan, so, hot girl summer, and I got it lit, so, I gotta praise Megan Thee Stallion, so I just drew me. I much take this muscle and turn it to fat, and then that's me. But I have these same exact pants. I love these pants. But this is what I look like in what I imagine myself looking like. A big, muscular bear. And yes, this is NMG Tiger. One of my characters, a clone of me, who got injected with this alien mucus, and he turned into this electric tiger thing. I love him. I think his tail doesn't actually look like this, but he's badass. This is Izitha of Chaparral. He's the champion of Chaparral. Basically, he's this hero, this champion. I love him. He's the brother of Izitha. Sorry, the brother of King NMG. He's the good guy. So basically, the backstory is these animals were summoned for some reason. Well, NMG, not me, but me, I guess, accidentally sneezed, and I'm in my world, I'm full of magic, and so my mucus has magic, and it touched the ground, and all animals, fantasy and reality, came, all females, and they just started mating, I guess, and of course nothing happened. But just lust was in the air and love was in the air, and this tree spirit came over, and he was really mad because it was so much out of control. It wasn't natural to see a dragon screwing a manatee. So he's like, oh hell nah, man, get out of here. And he summoned electric and fire, and it scared the crap out of all the animals, and they dipped. And then after he separated the lust from the love, and he threw the love to the north and the lust to the south. And if you're saying, oh, well, I think of lust when I think of north, and I think of love when I think of south, yes, I will say the south is much more much more, polite, and I think it's more full of love. But I'm from the north. I love the north. So I couldn't do my beloved north like that. So, So Izitha on the north side was created full of love, and King NMG, the knight, was created. Well, he's the animal king now. Well, let's call him the animal king, was born on the south, and they looked at each other and they were completely terrified because they were just the complete opposites, and they were so scared that they ran away from each other. Izitha became a humble champion who is broke. This is all because he does every service. He farms, he plays with the kids, the night kids from Chaparral, because Chaparral's a place. He greets citizens. He's out rescuing sheep at 1 a.m. He's fighting off bad guys that come through his town. Basically, so this character from Monster Legends, his name was Gregorgs of Lyra, and he's from Monster Legends. I loved his design, and I put on, I put some references to him. Bear blood on a silver blade. Bear blood, he said bear blood somewhere, or bear rage it was one of his move sets. And then silver blade, he always said silver blade. He referred to a sword as a silver blade. So I loved his character, so I decided to make like a character after. It looks nothing like no, like they're not even. I just Izitha of Chaparral, Gregorgs of Lyra. I thought he was super cool, and they kind of have the same backs. Not the same backstory, but they're both champions of their villages. So yeah, this is the official art for, well, not really. Oh yeah, I guess this is NMG Tiger. He doesn't actually look. This is like his alter ego, but I have to draw his human form, I guess. So he's super cool. He's electric and dark wielder. This is when he uses his powers. His stripes light up in his eyes. He's like this furious tiger man. He will fuck you up. Do not mess with him. This is another version. I like that one better, but yeah. This is something I did. I finished it on Procreate. It's right in Neobuki, just chilling. I finished this on Procreate too. It says they're great, and it's it's our beloved Tony the Tiger. I want to draw him in my style, so yeah. This is a concept for Mindy Ann, who is the wife of Mary Ann and the grandmother of the Wolf sisters, which, blue, red, blah, blah, blah. And the mother of Marin, who is the mother of the Wolf sisters. She's really sly, quiet, really affectionate, like submissive, gentle, kind. Really, a lot of tricks up her sleeve. She loves nature. That's her. She's a magician. A magician in MG's world is like a wielder of like all types of magic. Well, not they have up to 4 types of magic. So they say NMG is the greatest magician because she wields all types of magic, even beyond wielding powers. So, yeah, that's her. She, I love her. This is not actually her design. She was inspired by another monster from Monster Legends. His name was, what's his name? It was something rabbit. Oh, radish. Rabbish. He's like this, like, kind rabbit, like, collector dude, and he kind of looks like, well, he's a rabbit, but like he has like this, I love his design, so I thought I'd put it in there. This is more concept for her, which, yeah. I drew this. I loved doodling back in the days. I fell out of it because I didn't like how long it took, and also I fell in love with like character creations and doing backgrounds. So doing this random stuff, I don't really like anymore. Also, I was never happy with it. I like this one, but like, I like this character. I want him to make it like an actual character, not just like this, like, blah on a page. I don't know, but I love doing flowers and stuff. So yeah, Vex and Gox are like one of the greatest artists in the whole entire world. Like, I love them. They have YouTube channels and everything. Oh, this is the concept for Fadakasuka, or Luchador Disol. Luchadora Disol, which means fighter of sun in Spanish. Yeah. She's not actually Spanish. She lives in Suntai, so I just thought it would match her. I love her. She's the fighter of the sun, which, aka her, I'm gonna give you a brief backstory. She was a regular jaguar who, all she cared about in life was the sun. She looked at the sun every single day. That's why she has no eyes. Because in her mind, the sun was taunting her, because all it did was just stare at her, and she wanted to fight it every single day. She jumped as high as she could to try and like smack it or something. And that's why her eyes are white, because first of all, the lore of the white eyes of NMG, because NMG has blank eyes. Well, her eyes are up in her head, Like, it's lit, her eyes are literally rolled back in her head. But there's Lore of the White Eyes, which is basically saying the people with pure blank eyes are like super powerful, which she is, because she can literally throw the sun. But basically, she was like, she would swear at the sun. She would go, "F you, come at me, bro, what's up?" And the sun finally noticed this, and it turned to her, and it basically lowered itself, which in real life you would be dead if it, it was lowering itself all the way till she could jump and hit it, because it was taunting her. Like, it had to put up with her shit for like, what, 3 years. And so it taunted her. It lowered itself down. It's like, "Come on, swing at me." And she's like, "All right, bet." She climbs a tree and jumps, and she smacked it. But as soon as she smacked it with her paw, it, boom, she saw fire, lightning, and whiteness, until she woke up, and she couldn't go on her all fours anymore. She looked up, and the sun blessed her, because it said, "When you tried to hit me, I just felt this warrior in you, and so I rename you. You're Fadaka Suka, or Suka Fadaka, and you are Luchador Disol, which the fighter of the sun. And I bless you with my powers, so you can use like sun rays and fire and anything. Like, you can summon solar beams, and you can also, your finisher is that you can throw me. Like, I give you the ability to grab me and throw me at your enemies, which in real life, oh, RIP the world. But this is NMG's world, so stuff doesn't need to make sense. And basically, she said, "Thank you, son. I'm sorry for trying to fight you, but now, Okay. And basically, she became a fighter, and one of the most famous fighters of NMG's world. So, yeah, I really like her. These are the Geolders. I didn't make them up. One of my friends did. I just drew them, but I drew them on Sunday, June 5th, 1:28, I'm guessing p.m., because I remember finishing this in daytime. I really like their design. Yeah, so, yeah. Here's this is another concept sketch for a Molka. I really like her position in this one. So that is, wait, let's see, what else? Oh, just this random ass shit. That is page, this is this sketchbook. This is actually, I'll do this one first, because I love this shit. So, this is a shirt brand. I love them. If they put more buttons on their Hawaiian shirts, it would have been perfect. But, yep. So, NMG, Dickies. I like Dickies pants. They're not really stretchy, though, so get like your actual size. So, I don't know what I was doing here. I was just doodling. So this is a bomb goblin. This is what they look like. This is their string in the back when they get pissed off at lights. But it says gasp. Well, this dude, the ruler, says gasp. "How dare you insult the Prince of the Golden Lands?" Now, this dude is actually not the Prince of the Golden Lands, because the Golden Lands are like a real thing in NMG's world. He's just a random dude. Let's pretend he is the prince. And, well, you actually read this, the bomb goblin. He says, "All those riches couldn't be more than that ego of yours, Vestiti." And Vestiti is, well, he is one of my characters, but I didn't make him official. And he goes, "How dare you insult the Prince of the Golden Lands?" And then it says, "Leave that young man alone. You're not authority." And other people are just mad at him. I love the background. I did this in 2022. Super cool. Again, he's an NMG clone. You can see the signature here. issue 2. That's my friend. She wanted me to redraw this character who has just this horrible design. It was like a rip-off game or something. So she's like, let's draw this in different styles. I'm like, all right, bet. I really like how she came out. And also it's a cat, so you know I gotta do the cat vibes. So this, again, this is just random ass shit. What the fuck? Oh, that's my timer. Yeah, this, basically my art teacher wanted me to, like, the class to draw, like, music, like, whatever you're listening to, draw it. And that sounds, I do that all the time, but I was just really lazy with this one. So, now this is just, again, this is art class. This is my art class sketchbook. So, this is the bad version of NMG's World Land Map, and it's there's 3 sections in total. This it's trash. There's no detail. Now, there's a better one in here, but I didn't show like all the rivers and stuff, cause you know we're gonna like get a zoom up. Like, you know, I'll draw a map just for like South Moraja, from the Beast Clan, or like the Sea Gate's gonna get its own, you know, it's gonna like, the map's gonna like zoom in more and we can see all the rivers and shit. So yeah, I made this MG's World Land Map 2022 September 9th, Friday, 12:36. Flyway. This is an actual place, and well, if you saw on the map, it's there. It's this is really lazy, but I'll draw a better version. But it's basically a highway, but you're flying. So your wheels, like you have a regular car, these things like turn your wheels like that, and like look at how cool these highways are. And you know, it was in like South Carolina. I'm driving. It was like this huge bridge, and I always thought about this when I thought of the when I think of Highway Flyway, because you could go so fast. This Yimber Bear Man, I like his design. I don't like how I did it on this, but Gregorgs of Lyra, I was talking about. I want to do another character that kind of looked like him. He basically, his face is his skin color looks exactly that of Gregorg's, and his hair. Again, he's an MG clone. He's from, actually I shouldn't tell you because you're not gonna get it. But he's a male, age 27, made August 12th, 2022. Here's his like normal clothes, and then here's his another set of his normal clothes. He's like a hunter dude. So yeah, I really want to redraw him. He's super cool. Again, this is so stupid. It's just like, it's dumb. It's what do you call it? I had to do like different shading techniques. You know, I don't use any of this shit. I only use like this, but like all these other, I was just, yeah. I drew a cream of mushroom. It was just like I had to draw like still life with like a pencil for an art class. So this was also for art class. This is my art class book. Again, more art class stuff. Perspective. I like this. This, like, I don't know what's wrong with this building, but I like this one though. I think it's cool. I made this Tuesday, September 27th, 11/22. Oh, I love this one. This got a official version. I was just doodling. It says, I love doing stuff like this. I love you. I love the text. And then these like dog men hugging each other, or like just running at each other. I think they look super cool. I made this 1:42 a.m. Saturday, September 24th, 2022. This is for art class. I made this 2022 September 28th, and it was, we had to write what colors, when we think of those colors, you like think like oh, red, reminds me of being angry. Red reminds me of like being dramatic, passionate, you know. So when I think of red, I think of anger, love, dramatic, really dramatic, passion, romance. When I think of purple, I think of lust, royal, mysterious, nighttime. When I think of tan, I think of natural skin muscles. When I think of brown, I think of power, brave, street fighters. Green, rich, gross, envy, nature. This aqua, moss, fish, lasers. Blue, sky, trust, calm, peace. Pink, bouncy, joyful, puffy. Yellow, happy, NMG, because, NMG's like, I love yellow. I love blue. Pink and yellow are my favorite colors. Bright, loud, orange, pride, king, fire, heat, beast, dark, black, shadows, werewolves, hiding, night, white, moon, evasion, nights. The reason I think of evasion is so funny. What is his name? Well, he's part of the dragon clan from a Monster Legends, and so the reason it's called evasion because there's this like move or like skills, I guess, in Monster Legends called evasion. Like you can apply it to somebody or come with it, and it means like they can't hit you. Well, this dude, he's like this white. He's like a good version of Darkor, who is like this dark dragon wearing dude who like he got kicked out of the dragon clan because he wasn't a real dragon. So he got mad, and and I don't know what but he basically looked like a white version of Darkor. He's one of my favorite monsters. I can't remember his name because there's like thousands of monsters in that game, but he's super cool, man. And well, if you had him, you would be like, oh my god, that's super cool. Facing him, he would piss you the hell off because every turn is evasion. Evasion is it's literally his trait. So like on the first turn, you can't not hit him. Like the only way to get his evasion off is you actually have to hit him. So basically, and then he also applies it to people, and also like his move set is just spammed out with evasion. And he like his color palette is mainly white, and he has this like super cool spear. I love him. He's one of my favorite monsters. I don't have him, but I think he's cool, and that's why I said evasion because I always think of him when I think of evasion, and he always wore white. So knights, metal, angels, God, dark blue, night, cold, rain, city streets at night, love, snow. Gray, depressed, modern, cities. This is super cool. I was drawing different night times. So this is a warm night, but it's Cheshire City, which is a place in my world. And it basically, like, at nighttime, it looks exactly like this. It looks like night, right? But the colors are completely off. And it's just super cool. It's like pop. So this one, it's called Werewolf Night. The night can be as scary, but for some, sorry, I meant, but awesome. Sorry, no, I meant, so scratch everything I just said. Okay, the night can be scary, but for some reason, I think of love so deep and sacred that no one knows. The girl who speaks bare, that one page made me feel love. In the cold winter, the most unloved In the cold winter, the most unloving, the group had pure love for each other that that kept them warm and smiling. Never alone, abandoned, hurt, lied to, or not comforted. It felt like a baby in a loving mom's womb. So sacred love. So what I'm talking about is it's a book called The Girl Who Speaks Bear by one of, like, in my opinion, one of the greatest authors. And it was this one scene in the book where basically this girl turns into a bear, and she can understand animals, and her pet, which is like a weasel, comes along, and he can understand her, and they basically go on an adventure to find her mom because she doesn't know why she doesn't know why she feels different from all the others, because she's like 6 feet tall at like 15, and she's a girl. She's like mighty strong. And basically, it's like this whole dramatic story. She makes friends along the way. So, but there's this one scene in the book where they're traveling to find her mom, and it was like snowing out, cold night, and it like it was so beautiful. It was like she was walking, and then her weasel was on top of her head, and then this wolf and deer were behind her, and it just was so beautiful because like they were friends and they would never abandon each other. Even at the end, they didn't abandon each other, but like they were just like it just spoke love to me, because like it's a freezing cold night. Like a wolf would kill the deer, and it was just so beautiful. Like, so I drew something to represent that. This is basically what they were in, just a cold night. So I love this. Again, I'm practicing my nighttime shading, and I think I slayed. And then this, and if you can't relate to this is fine. If you think of this as just a freezing cold, scary thing, whenever I think of rain or like this or like that, I always think of like, I don't know, this like love. I don't know why. It's just like, because I just like, it's like so alone, but in a good way. I don't know, at least when I go outside and when it's raining. But this is also, I just really like, it's like a May night. So, yeah, I did this actually I didn't date this, but 2022. Oh, this was a doodle. I did this 2022. If this looks like heaven, it's not supposed to be. I love like the Renaissance religious paintings where like all the people are just like naked and they have these like cloths over them, and they're like in these weird positions, like like they're like fighting, or like they're like, I don't know, talking to each other, but the positions not just like straight standing, and I think they're cool. So I tried to capture that, which I did a horrible job, but I got better. You'll see in the second sketchbook. Actually, it's not in this, so I don't know if you guys will see it, but this is so the face is King NMG Flowerheart, who's a character of mine. Basically a clone NMG possessed by a plant that once ruled the world, who, she wants her throne, well, it wants her throne back, so it possessed this NMG, and it's a bad guy in my comic. This is concept sketches of my character and part of his sisters, Purple. October 15th, 2022. Her character goes way back when, but I'm just redoing their characters. So, this is just some stupid ass doodle. My favorite is probably, I love this dude. He's just it's so weird. Also like this dude. It's just like these people are just talking about like love, I guess. Like, I love everybody. I don't know what the hell is up with him. This is a lyric in a song. But this dude, it was like I was like it was like a question I always asked myself. I'm like, you know, like, do chairs in bed love us? Like, and if you're like saying, what are you talking about? Like, cause I feel like everything lives. Cause like a chair's literally meant for you to sit in. So they're doing this. They're in this like really humble position of like, yeah, I'm here for you to sit in. I'm here to support you. You know. So I asked the question. Do they like love us? It's stupid, but or I asked that about what do you call it, or your body. When I mean that, like the red blood cells, like they literally are working nonstop. Some are literally sacrificing themselves. And like the heart, you know, like until you're 60, the thing's beating beep 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 every second. It could say, you know what, I want a break. Let me let me chill for 15 minutes, you know? Of course you would be dead. But it's like, do they actually do they know what they're doing? Like, do they have like a soul, I guess? You know, like, do they actually are they do they love me that much where you know, they actually they put me before them, and do they actually do they know what they're doing? So because if they knew what they were doing, you know, they must have been they must have cared for me or loved me to an extent, you know. So I don't know, that's why I wrote that there. And he's like, huh, you know. This is a concept sketch for Yellow, who again, her name is Dr. Spin Me Round. Well, that's her nickname. That's her nickname because she's this crazy nerd doctor girl thing, and she's like, it's a stupid doctor, not sorry, like a inventor, creator or something. And she makes this stupid puppet, and she can make guns and stuff, or you know, just these stupid, it's dumb. She's this really crazy, you know, I want to say ADHD psycho girl. That's her eyes under her glasses, and people like to make fun of her at school. And let me tell you, she's not afraid to punch or knock somebody out. That's why, you know, nobody messes with her. This, oh my god, this is cringe warning. I did not draw this. So basically, it says furry. I'm not a furry. Hell no, man. But no, so basically in art class, we we got people to come to our table and draw stuff. We have this sketchbook where I'll draw something for 30 seconds, pass it up, draw something on everybody's sketchbook until we all got our own sketchbook back. And this is what these people did to my sketchbook. The hell is this? I don't even know. But I don't like it. I don't know what the hell it is, and I frankly don't care. This, I was listening to the best artist in the world, song artist, The Fat Rat. Oh man, he's made some fire songs. Infinite Power, that's my favorite song he's ever made, because it's the self-proclaimed theme song of Wally, the Infinite Power Werewolf, the main antagonist, the main protagonist in my story. And this song just inspired me to make her. So whenever I just cause Infinite Power Werewolf. So there's a song called Dancing Naked, that one of my favorite songs he's made. And I just drew the coyote men actually dancing naked. But they're always naked, so it doesn't matter. But they're just chilling, yeah. My favorite probably on this page, I really I love the pink one, because it's one of my favorite colors. But I love the green one, because he's in the most interesting position. So, yeah. Let's see what the hell this is. Oh, this is my logo. NMG Productions presents. This is it was the stupidest thing. It was just this stupid ass it was it's a fake comic book cover. And you see, I didn't really spend time. But here is Blue and Viper. It's supposed to be a parody. Blue and Viper Hoppet. see White Popper kiss blue all over and shit. And what do you call it? It says art by NMG, writing NMG, cover NMG, produced by NMG, script by NMG. And it says girls only plus. I don't know what this means, but it was like this stupid comic book cover. I thought it was so funny. I mean, no, I didn't think it was funny. I just liked how they did this, like, whole, like, everything on the side here. It looked aesthetically pleasing, so I decided to do that. You know, it says girls only, caught, girls in the night. Oh, that text, that was from a song I made. It was so fire. I was like watching Bratz, like that stupid, like horribly made animated show, and and like I forget what it was, but it was like Chloe, like I think she was like walking at night, and then she says, "All right, girls, let's go," and then like I don't know, they dress up as like ninjas. I think it was a long time ago, but it was so stupid, and but then whenever I just started like randomly singing like "Girls in the Night," so then I made a song about it, and then so I just wrote it here. It says a threat to their love of blooming. Also, I was reading Citrus, and Citrus a fire comic. Okay, best year in the world. I love how it's not just like a trap, you know, like it wasn't just made for like it wasn't just made to like lust over. I guess it's an actual romance, like an actual like girly romance, and it's actually fire. This has nothing to do with that. I was just like, you know, wait, what did I have to? I don't know why I brought that up. No, because it had this text on it, and I really liked it. It didn't have this exact text, but I just really liked how it looked. So, but I really still like this one. I think it's cute. It's just there's some, especially Blue's reaction. She's like, huh? Yeah. Whoever's got the camera, yeah. I love this one. So this has actually like a much deeper meaning, but most of my drawings have a much deeper meaning behind it. But so I made this 2022 November 16th on a Thursday, and basically, if you can see, that's supposed to be NMG, but like me, and I'm like sad because I'm crying, and then there's like I drew this because how I felt that way. It was like November 16, 2022. And you know those like cords that are attached to the astronauts like tube to the spaceship, but that's broken, basically representing I'm floating away from planet Earth, but it's supposed to represent I'm like far away from society, I guess. And I'm like I'm an astronaut, and I'm floating away from society, and I'm like sad, and like these are the bad things people are like saying, like ha, loser, ugly, you know, fat. And then this is space. This is how I draw space. This is space in NMG's world, but it's not NMG's world. And then, you know, these like this is supposed to be the people saying it, you know, society, and I'm sad, and that this green stuff or like this stuff, it's supposed to be the corruption. Like it's taking over me because I'm believing the lies that they're saying about me. Like, oh, well, I am ugly, and I am this, and I am that. So it's taking over me. And, and then this is not to represent me, but like other people who go through this, like who think, you know, the world hates them and nobody loves them and shit. This is basically, they're crying, and they're crying tears of rainbow to represent like they're beautiful in their ugliest moments, you know, because that's beautiful. They're like, they think they're so, you know, it's like a butterfly looking in the mirror and crying because it thinks it's ugly. But in truth, it's a stunning creature. They're so beautiful. So that's what it's saying, you know, like beautiful people are crying and believing the lies that society is telling them. So that's like, you know, crying tears of beauty. So that's what it's supposed to represent. I think I did a great job. I also had really much fun drawing this. This, I just drew like stupid ass monsters and stuff. Where is he? I love this dude. I think you've seen him a lot. I don't know what it is, but I love him. And I also love I love this dude. He's super cute. He's like, huh? I never really draw like aliens and stuff, so I made this 2022 November 20th. Oh, this is a concept sketch for it was this concept sketch for like I was trying to draw, what do you call it? It was called like Werewolf Night. That's why this dude is here. I was drawing like animals, right? Like this rage, this lust, this like bloodlust, where like animals feel like turning into a werewolf, where you're on like a rampage, and that's why you see like animal themes here. And yeah, so that's why I made an official version, which looks so much better than this. So yeah. I drew. Sorry, I'm stretching. I drew. It was a challenge that like our table had at my art class, because we do like fun ass shit. So we had to draw ourselves like our personas. I guess I'm not a furry, but like I'm like cool. So I drew. I would look much different like now, but I would still be a bear, but like I would draw myself much more cartoony. But I drew Nelly Bear, you know, huge smile, loud laugh, loves physical contact like hugs, favorite coat my papa gave me this coat. It's the coat NMG wears. My NMG jeans, my Hello Kitty shirt. These are all like real clothing I have. So yeah, and you know I'm a coffee addict, yeah. So yeah, this is the concept for her. This was a stupid island I had to draw for the island of R.I.P. because I couldn't finish it. But this is a stupid island I had to draw for art class. Oh, I love these. There's two of them. I was just drawing like, I don't know, cute couples. And yeah, these are like kind of supposed to be a reference to Blue and Viper Hoppet, but it's not actually Blue, and they're just different. If you're like, well, that looks exactly like Viper Hoppet. Viper Hoppet is from a race called the Women of Sentai, who are like basically these mixed with a different race who create a different race, and that different race can become a Woman of Sentai. Like, they have two forms. So, you know, cute little bomb goblin couple. My favorite have to be, man, I love this Snake Rock and a Bang Rock, because they're races. But also this, it's either these, or it's, oh, yours is, I put myself in there. I don't actually have a girlfriend. I was just, well, not really me, but NMG, because NMG has a foxtail. But probably these people, because it's so like, who kisses with their eyes open? Like, it's supposed to be stupid. And like this is the stuff I would love to draw on my sketch. Like, there's like this stupid, or like the dog one, the dog doodle. Like, it's so dumb. So that probably these people, they just laugh every time I see them. I also love how I drew them. They're more of the coyote men. Again, here's a reference to Red and Neobuki. Two actually. A bomb goblin couple, more of those coyote men. Here is, this is supposed to be like an anime version, sorry, a manga version of Stormbeard, and that's Blue in his hands. That's her father, Blue's father. He doesn't actually look that. He's a lion. He's a big lion man, but he looks much different than that. And again, you see, I put myself in there. A cat and a bomb goblin. These, I don't know what the hell these are. These are my favorite on the page. I think they're so cute. They have this like little tiny baby, and he's so cute. And you know why he's purple? Because red and blue make purple. I thought that was a cute reference I put in there. I love what they're wearing too. I think they're like adorable couple. Again, this is the shit I love doing in my sketchbook. Like, I like this stuff, but like the animals, like these weird, stupid. It's just like, what the hell is even happening? But like, these are the doodles I could do all day, not the ones where I'd spend like 15,000 hours, like actually, like, making it official. But this is what I love doing. And then what the hell? I was attempting to do another one, but I decided to give up. I really like this dude though. Something about him is cool. I like this one. It's basically this northern wolf king. He just drank a bottle of northern wind and he's blowing it. And then there's this like his beast he's riding. I think he's cool. I love his design too. I love drawing stuff like this. And then this is a random ass picture. You can see there's much more of me. Again, I like doing this stuff. And that's the end of the Kansan sketchbook. We're gonna see much more of those. Let's go fairly back. Let's go 2021. Still 2021. Pictures of Blue. Again, you can see how much she's changed. This is Shaboom. She's one of my characters. He's the king of the crack booms, which are these things. There's a male, there's a female. Here's the evolution of bomb goblins. It goes bomb goblins. Again, it's kind of like a Pokemon reference. They don't actually have to turn. You'll just find them like that. They're all related. Here is a king. I love these Sakura. I don't know what the hell they're called. Cherry blossoms, I think. He is the king. Well, not actually. He's the king of the High Rock crack booms, which is a different cousin to the High Rock, to the crack booms. These are a really old version of the Bang Rock Dragons. This still stays up to date. They have like this huge thing. They roll it. They have it because they live like up. Like they live in jungle mountains near beaches. And basically, if enemies come, they sound the alarm and they push this huge ass rock down the. It's huge, but it won't crush any because you see these stairs. They basically put it there for the ball to roll down, so no village or house gets destroyed. It basically crushes their enemies. So yeah. Again, I don't know why I drew this. It's Shaboom's like ultimate form, and he looks much different because these are through the ages. And then Blue gets like this cool electric samurai form. So, I love this one. It's a comic, so it has nothing to do with like my actual comic. I was just testing them out. So it basically says Blue looks pretty, like she got her ass beat. And she goes, Neocat, no. And then this is Noctuna. She's a villain. She like kisses Neocat. And then the reason she did that is because she has her necklace right here has the ability, like she can steal an element. Because she basically stole this necklace from a murdered necromancer. So she can or like a shaman, or a wizard, or like I don't know what the hell they're called. Archwizard, I don't know. But she basically can take these like basically kiss somebody, and she can use their element. So she turns to this like electric element, and then she, you know, crack, boom, and she knocked Neocat out. Well, she thinks. Neocat goes flying, and I love the background in this. And then it goes meow, because she sounds like a robot. It goes Neocat full charge, and then she's like charging up her like tail, and she throws her tail at her, well, the like element on her tail, and it hits right into her. Bam! You know. I love this one. This one is, so these people are selling, and then you see this reference to blue. This dude was my main priority. I don't know why, I just loved him. And then this crack boom pretending to be a samurai on top of a building. I think this is cute. I took this out for some reason. This is Blue Wildfire. This is another version of blue. Yeah. This is a styled crack boom. I forget his name, but it's like Septiquintus. I'm absolutely butchering it, but he made up this like cool style, and this is where my art style really begins to like evolve, especially with the eyes. I love the way that's why. I don't know, I just like the.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were filming.
Yeah.
Can I go?
What?
Am I interrupting?
So I just really like the way he did his eyes, and also his mouths. But I leaned more into Richard Elson, but this is like his art. So this is this character I scrapped. This is the 1 in a million robot. Basically, in the future, they get their like, when they like grown-ups, they get their own, what do you call it? Their own building, and their building can turn to this stupid robot, and it's so dumb. It's just, again, it's like, what the hell? I mean, I think it looks pretty cool, but we already have too much robots, and you know, I don't have enough, but yeah, like if you want robots, go to Transformers, y'all. This is, again, I used to do Grunty Art, shout out. I don't like his videos, like his recent, but his OG, he used to do like Sonic fusions, and they were just so much fun to draw. So I did that with my characters. So I combined a King Bombeta with King Fampion plus a Cogina for some reason, and this is how their fusion came out. I think he looks, character-wise, he looks hideous. I like looking at him, but like this is not a good character at all. Okay, he like the colors are clashing, but it was super fun to draw. Again, this is crack booms. They've changed over the years. You know, I'm a Sonic nerd. Seriously, you could ask me one question about him, I would answer. Like you say, hey yo NMG, give me a Sonic fact. I'll give you a Sonic fact right now. Let's see. The original game was going to be where his girlfriend would be like chase him, but they decided to scrap that, and they made like who's, you know, blah blah blah. Now like actual Sonic, and then originally the game was like 2 times faster than it is now, and it's already fast as hell, but the creator was looking how fast it is, and he's like, oh my god, I'm gonna get sick. No, like, you know, scooch that down. Okay, let's see what's another fact. I know this is random, I love looking through the concept sketches of like Sonic, the process behind it. Like I was watching like how Sonic was made, or like Sonic Heroes concept sketches. You know, Sonic Heroes is one of my favorite games they ever came out with. I think it's so cool. But Sonic Adventure is one of my favorites. It's super. I've never played a Sonic game. The only time I played it was like on a phone. It was like the OG Pixel game. But I'm not born 19 something something. So, girl, I'm too young for that. This is this Space Cogina thing. I don't know. I think I drew this character another time in this sketchbook. I really like their design. And then it's Neocat, because Neocat, her race is from space. They live on the same planet as Neobukis. Well, Neotalis. I drew this werewolf for one of my friends. I think he's cool. Again, random doodles. You can see Noctuna and Crack Blue like hitting, like kicking Shaboom across the face. Oh, this is one of the most OGest characters I've ever had. His name's Wildcat Willie. I made him when I was like 8 or 9, and he is so dumb. He like when he was young, like his mom taught him how to hunt, and he saw his mom kill a bird, and he was traumatized. So basically, he said, all right, I have to deal with this myself. I can't let like my animals eat like animals. Right? So he gets like this fire glove and this like ice glove and this like freaking Alabama fit. All he needs is the fucking Texas cowboy hat. You go ahead and call him a redneck. I mean, I've changed his design. Like, he doesn't have this boxy square body. Well, kind of, but like not. He's changed a lot. But and he basically went around beating the shit out of animals if he caught them eating or like hunting other animals, which is ironic because he doesn't want anybody to get hurt, right? And basically he saw in his forest all his animals in the forest and his friends were starving because they can't eat their natural food, which is their prey. So he got really sad about that. And this is the part that cracked me up when I was like going back to this, because he was in this comic I made called Wildcat Willie, and that's his name. And basically he gets sad and he's like he's like near the Eastern Creek, which is a place in my world. I don't know why NMG's world is tying with this world, but he basically starts praying to God, and he's like, God, what am I supposed to do? Like, I don't want to see any animal get hurt, even though he's already beat the living shit out of other animals. And the thing is, you gotta see those spikes on those gloves, man. And God's like, I have an idea. Fetch me a tomato, lettuce, bread, and he says turkey, and freaking get these from like the farmer's field in the pits of hell. I don't know. Basically, he goes to the farmer's field to get the lettuce and the tomato. He goes to the pits of hell to get the bacon, I think it was. Or the turkey, I think. Or it was like bacon or turkey or something. And then he got the bread from like a wheat farm, and then he shows it to God, and God invents the BLT, bacon, lettuce, tomato. And he's like, now let all these animals eat this for the rest of their lives. And wow, all the animals were saved, no more eating each other. But then you really have to think, wait, didn't he say bacon, lettuce, tomato? You're killing pig, yo. And that's where I'm like, oh my God, my writing was so trash. Like, it was so stupid. Oh my God. It was, I mean, I thought it was hilarious. I can't take his character seriously. He's so dumb. I like him, but yeah. I was like randomly doodling this wizard snake. So I think he's pretty cool. I never finished him. I drew an evil Easter bunny, which is really disturbing if I really think about it, because I don't think those are adult bones, because, RIP those kids. I drew Blue and my character Neo Burry in a weird style, well, set to Quintus's style. I drew. Oh, this is Noctunus Pirate Crew. We got Ganol, which is who's the guard. Neo-Ectalis, not Neo-Talis, because Neo-Talis is a race in my world, but Neo-Ectalis, he's the scientist. And the ship goblin, there's like thousands of them, and they are the crew members. So they're like the bottom dogs. They're, you know, the workers of the ship. I love the ship goblins. They're cool. They use this like right here to like throw, and then they wheel themselves up. And that's how they do it with like how to raid other ships. They just throw it up and they wheel themselves there. It's super cool. I'm explaining it wrong. This is Red. I drew her character, like her updated character. The only thing that I did not scrap is her belt, her blue pants, her stockings, and her fire whip thing. But everything else, she's massively changed. Again, this, you know, it's just many versions of the thing I was trying to draw for. These are spirit gnomes. This is what they try to do. You'll find them. This is my favorite. I don't really like these people, but they're cool. Gotteneers, which again, a race in my world. More fusions. I've fused Garnet from Steven Universe. I don't know how she got in here, but Steven Universe plus Blue to make Blue Knit. I actually really like her design. I think she's cool. Now, Disney would laugh at my ass if they saw this. But personally, in my opinion, Disney character designs aren't really that good. I mean, I don't like the new element thing they came out with. I didn't like Turning Red. I only liked the panda. I thought the story was funny. But yeah. This is another race in my world, the Wingman Bombers. Ooh, we're getting to a full one. Hey, sorry if those are my dogs in the background. They're playing. This is King Bombeta, and he's facing off against Shooting Star, one of my characters. Neobuki, one of my characters, and a bad guy, huh? Neo Void, and they're facing off against the Bomb Goblins. So yeah. Alive and Kicking, you know I love my Alive and Kicking. It's a song by Simple Minds, one of the best artists out there. Old, OG, 19-something, baby. They made, like, 2 really good songs I love. They made Don't You Forget About Me, and then they made Alive and Kicking. And it's a song that, like, you know, it's really deep to me because, you know, my dad started playing it, and I really liked it. So, you know, I always think of him when I think of their band. But, I drew Alive and Kicking Blue, which is like a rip-off of Golden's. That's really supersonic. I'm sorry, I said Golden because like Golden Freddy and stuff. I drew, so there's this, so I knew the daughter of the creator of this thing called Super Plastic, and they're in Fortnite, by the way, and I made basically my characters into like what they would look like if he made them into like a character in Super Plastic. So yeah, again, this is Brutus concept sketches for him. He's the main villain in my world. I drew this cute a couple of a male and a female Crack Boom. I think they're super cute. And I love doing stuff like this. These weird ass flowers, I think they're cool. Again, they're the talking flowers, but like they're like really creepy in a way. I drew this doggo. I think he's cute. He's cute. And I drew one of my OG characters, DJ Blue Jay. Oh my god, I loved him. Basically, as a kid, I thought he was the coolest shit ever. He basically what was his slogan? Oh, his I made a song for him, and he goes, his song was DJ Blue Jay coming down from the treetops, and I forget the rest of the song, but I thought that was so creative. So yeah, that's his that's his character. He's gone through many changes, but he I remember my brother trying to rip him off. My brother tried to rip off Wildcat Willie and this character DJ Blue Jay, cause he knows how good my character making skills are. This is King Ricochet. Again, he looks much different now, but he's one of the Titans in my world. He's a bad guy. Let's skip this, even though I mean it's such a badass song, but you know. This is the official, well, not official, but like this is the better version of DJ Blue Jay. This again, if you see, this is like I like the other one, but yeah, I just drew them with marker and stuff. I like this one. It's me, NMG, Blue, my cousin, and one of their characters. So, yeah. It says 2022, me and you, because I was referring to them. I love this. This is Flower Boy. He's one of my characters. I think they're cute, and the flowers behind him are hella cute in the background. Brutus, more concept sketches. Doodles. Oh, I love this one. It's this bomb goblin out in nature, you know, just watering his plants. And then we have a god in New York just sitting, chilling, looking at the beautiful scene. I love the way the lake flows into the, it makes it look like it's actually like, you can't just walk, like it's actually like a whole ass mountain river. This is drawing Shaboom, and on the other side is his ultimate form. Neo Cat. Now look at you, little cutie. This is one of my favorite drawings of her, because I feel like I got her right without her looking hideous. Then just stupid stuff I never actually finished. That's not like me to not finish something. I drew Neo Cat plus a Kagina. Oh, it was like this stupid like cat meme I saw. Like the cat looked like, I don't know, it looked like it had a hand. It looked like something straight out of Dr. Seuss. That's what it looked like. I just drew Blue. I don't like the color of her jacket. But besides that, I think she's cool. What are these? I know. Oh my, wait. Don't tell me. I forgot their name. Oh, a Rampity. So, Rampity is... Me and my brother, we're so funny. Like, if we made up... Like, well, he made them up first. And they're called, like... They're like... Oh, no, they're called Amity. Like... Yeah... Wait, I'm sorry, I'm reading. They were called like Amities, not Blight, not Amity Blight, but this is way before. Wait, is it? Yeah, no, this is way before Our House even came out, yo. I know you're like 2019. Yeah, we made Amities way more than 2019, and they're like these stupid goat things, and they turn into Amity, Ampetites, and then a Rampadoo, which is like Pokemon, and they're like these stupid goat losers things. Like they have like they're supposed to be like dumb idiots who like just buck into stuff or something. I thought they were funny when I was like a really young kid. As you can see, what do you call it? There is, Oh, sorry, I really like this picture. There's like this badass croc having Posca, and he's an artist just like me, and this badass frog. You know, I call it the swamp jam. You know, swamp trap be jumping. That's what it says over here. Yeah. So I think they're pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, this is unfinished. It was just a bomb goblin walking, and I don't know, just a hobgoblin. Here is Neocat and a talking flower having a chat. She says, "Meow. You sure like the rain, don't you, little flower?" That's what she says. And then this is a good Nagatineer. And his best friend's just sitting there, and she says, "What's a pretty day, right?" And he goes, "Snore," because he's sleeping, right? And a little cute froggy. Little cutie. I love drawing nature scenes. You probably understand by now. This is 30 minutes. This is 3 minutes. And this is 30 seconds. I did this super challenge. I saw Grunty Art do it. Like he was drawing Sonic. I know he wasn't the creator of the challenge, but this is King Fampion. He looks much more updated now. But yep, he's actually in the first book, he gets his ass destroyed. Ooh, I mean, like, of course he gets, like, all the Titans become good after, but he's, like, evil. Are you done? Okuku sketchbooks, man, I'm not really a fan. I mean, this cute little frog out in nature, it's raining. I wish I did a better job with the rain. I think it's barely noticeable. Again, this is his final form. Every Titan has this like final form. I love his final form. His eyes are much more dramatized than that. Like he has humongous, these like creepy fairy eyes, and like he's supposed to be like the king of this like fairy realm. Like his powers like fairy. Or like I don't know, like because I really liked how there's like fairy in Pokemon, so I put it in my world as a wielder, so you can be a fairy wielder, which is like you can wield the element of fairy. This is a redraw fusion of Noctuna and White. I think their fusion is adorbs. Oh, this is May Day, the rocket dog. She's a food dog. But like she's like one of my characters, and she makes these like robots, and like this is her huge robot she like controls. I think she's cool. This is Dunce Flame, who is exactly what she sounds like. She's like this stupid lumbering beast, and she's a fusion between Blue and Viper Hoppet, which, you know, because Blue's Kagina and Viper Hoppet. I like them. I never finished this, but I like the design. It says, "Hey," this is to my cousin. It's just Blue waving. Hey, I like this. It's just a random doodle. This ogre thing holding this tiger. I think it's cute. Oh, I never drew like a dinosaur before, so I decided to draw. I call him Young T-Rex or TJ Flame. I mean, look, he's got ice better than all y'all. Look at this. I mean, he's iced out, man. He's got his grill in there. He's got his freaking offset hat. I just got to draw him a do-rag, man. He's iced out, yo. Drip. Oh, I like this fusion. This is a fusion between Neocat and Red, which they have a feud at first because Neocat like thinks she's taking Neobuki because Neobuki's her best friend, and you can't take my best friend, blah blah blah, you know, that whole drama shit. This is this says it's a fusion, but it's actually Neocat's boyfriend. And yes, Neocat does have a boyfriend. His name is Neo Bass. He's like this huge giant Neocat, but like he's super not shy because he's like a warrior, but like he's a really gentle man, you know, very gentle, very like quiet and kind. I like this. I really do like this. I don't know, just strong NMG everywhere. I think it's cool. I said 2020 was deleted because Corona and all that BS. Oh my god, I hated Corona. It was so dumb. Dumb, 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 dumb. Okay. There's really no explanation behind this, so I'll just do a quick flip through. This was art class. I drew my stuffed animal. His name's Richard, and in this badass thing. What is it called? I was drawing a prompt called, it wasn't for Inktober, it was like this stupid prompt called Blasphemous, so I drew something very blasphemous. I thought I was slick with it, but it was called, it was, I know I'm offending so many Christians. I'm not actually like, because I'm like Christian myself. It was supposed to be a stupid joke. It was called NMG, NMG Jesus. It was so stupid. And like this fat Southern man. I really like this, what he's wearing. I think he's cool. And then I really like how this colored pencil came out. But it was a joke, y'all. So, don't take me seriously. I never finished this, but I like it. It's just Neobuki and Red in the Bath. I think it came out cool. Well, I mean, like, I didn't finish it, but I think it's cool. I like how the sparrow came out. Whatever animal, I love these birds. The lion, Jesus. Well, I do this for Easter. This dumbass horse. I love horses, but like this one looks hideous. I mean, he's got a fatty, man. I can't. Oh my god, I cannot with this lion. dude looks like Giga Chad. Like, he tries to look cool, but, like, look at his mother king face, guys. Do not tell me you can take him seriously, yo. Jesus. Oh my god. He thinks he's, like, his face. He's like, what's up, bro? Like, look at this. He's a clown, man. More concept sketches for the Geolders. Oh my god. Oh, I like this. Again, this is the stuff I love doing. It's supposed to be Farikasuka, and she goes meow, and then this like other really muscular wolf dude, he's like roar. It was just so dumb. This is the stuff I love drawing. It's so dumb. Like, yo. Oh, official paint. I like this one. I think it's cute. Oh, I love this one. North, because that's where I'm from. The North. I love the North. I drew my friend's character. It looks nothing like this. But there are this race called the Knights of Thunder. And it sounds badass. So I'm like, alright, bet. Let me draw this. It came out trash, though. I mean, I like the concept, but, like, you know. Basically finished. Okay. Now, the last sketchbook. This is a old-ass one. This is, like, 20... That says 2020. Just shows how much I've improved over, like, Amity... King Barbados, blue stickers. You'll see a bunch of Neo Burrow in here, and that's her girlfriend. Metal blue. I combined Metal Sonic with blue. Viper Hoppet. Dunce Flame facing King Ricochet. This is Dumb Doodle. I seriously don't know why I finished it. It sucks. Blue and, what do you call it? Blue and the Werehog combined. I like these penguins. They're cute. Gucci, like, I'm telling you, Gucci would fall on their knees if they, like, honey. Oh, I like, Wally's gonna have wings in the, like her night armor's gonna have wings. I like this. This is some random dude. I hate this one. This is Nactuna plus Werewolf. I think it looks hideous. Nactuna and Bomb Goblins trying to sneak on our ship. Which, RIP to them, because Sweetheart knows what hearing is. Oh, this is the original White and Nactuna drawing. I like her color combination. So, yeah, guys, that is all, the, sketchbooks. I definitely not know. The ones I can show you. Yo, Whole Foods sells some of the weirdest stuff ever, man. I hope I can't get copyrighted for showing the brand, right? Sorry, I'm just playing with this stupid thing. That is all. We are going to have I'm sorry, I know y'all will miss him. but we're not gonna have the Furious Werewolf outro today because this video is gonna be over an hour long. So I doubt people will get to the end, or they'll skip the end, not watch the full thing. But so I've decided not to waste any of your time. I hope you enjoy, guys. More content will be out soon, I hope. I really want to do more drawings and stuff. And I'll give you more updates on the suit once I get money. But the money I'm saving right now is for my World of Warcraft subscription because Mother Girl really wants to be greedy, Blizzard Entertainment. I want to play my WoW. I've never played it before. I don't know why I'm not playing it sooner. Jesus, it's literally a game made for me, yo. Like it's so cool. But anyway, I will update you, and I hope you have a lovely day. NMG's out of here, baby.